Hi everyone. Today I'll discuss the third problem of yesterday Codeforces round 884. Okay, so the third problem is particles. So in this problem, you are given set of integer, positive, negative, zero, anything, integer. Okay, and what you have to do is, let's see, place marker. Yeah. So in this problem, you are given a set of integer. Here in this problem, they have mentioned the integer, these integers as particle. Okay. So you are given set of integer. Let's suppose this is one first position, this is second, this is third, fourth, five, and six. And you can do okay. So let's just explain in this given example. Okay, so you are given this set of integer, and what you can do is you can choose any random position in the given array, and you delete that position. Like you erase that element from the array. Okay, you remove that element from the array, and if that element have one element after its right towards its right position, and have one element towards its left position, then you can sum up, like then at that time, like at that in this condition, you add these two elements. Okay, so here in this case, he wants to remove the this one, two, third, fourth position element. So after removing the fourth position element, he just add these two element. You can add these two. The remaining particle is left and x y element directly left and then to combine into a single particle. If there were a particle with charge action directly to the left and right of the removed particle, they combine. Okay, so if if I want to remove this position element, and if there exists a element right to this position, and there exists a element left to this position, then after removing this element, you just combine these two elements. Okay, after combination of these two elements, the array becomes this. But in this case, if you want to erase three, this first position element, or you if you want to remove this position element, then you cannot, like this position element does not have any element before. Like this is the first problem, so we do not have any element in this position or zeroth position. Okay, and similarly for this case, this element has one element before this position. This position element has one element before this position, but it does not have any element after this position. So for this condition, for this case, if you want to remove this first one, then there is no such operation. But then there will no such operation will execute. Okay, and for these two element case. But if you want to remove nine, then after removal of nine, you just have to add these two elements. This is the operation, like this type of operation you can perform on the given set of integer, and you have to tell what is the maximum element. Okay, in last. So you just perform this operation till you reach single element. You will perform this operation until there is only one particle. What is the maximum charge of the remaining particle that you can obtain? So yeah, like you are bound to perform these kinds of operation, this operation, uh, until there is single particle left in this set of integers. Okay, and you have to tell what is the maximum charge of the remaining particle. So in this way, finally, what is the maximum charge of the remaining particle? That means the what is the maximum charge of the last particle? Okay. So what is the approach of this problem? So like this is quite like constructive problem, and like I have solved this problem. I had solved this problem using like just using case work and just observing the things how the operation is going on. So yeah, like it's little bit hard to explain, but yeah, I'll try my best to explain you guys. Okay, so let's just consider this case only. Let's just consider this case. Minus 3, 1, and 4, minus 1, 5, and minus 9. Okay, so in this case, uh, like I want to say, like here you can add just okay, just position the element, mark the position of the element. So like this is the first position, this is the second, third, and this is fourth, and fifth, this is sixth. So my intuition is, so you can just add this position element, and it does not have any element, so we do not do. And you can add this position element, and you cannot add this one position element with 2 or 4 or 6. Why? You cannot, like see here in this scenario, if you erase this 4, let me change this color. Hmm. If you erase this element, then you can able to add these things. Okay, so after this addition, your new array will be -3, 1, 9, minus minus 9. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like 3 and 5. Yeah, like I am saying, like I said, you can add only, you can add the element of odd position element, or otherwise you can add the elements of even position element to get your best result or final value. Why? Like in this case, see 3 or 5 is added, and if I want, then I can add one position value with this two value by, if I choose the position 2, then I can add this value with this value or not. And because since previously I have performed the operation on this fourth position element, then this fourth position element uh, had removed, and I also add these two element. Like just observe this scenario. You can consider this is as this is the sixth position, and this is the, yeah, this is the first position, this is the second position, and this is the addition of 3 and fifth position value, and I remove this fourth position value, and now this third and fifth position value can be added with this one position value. And if I choose this, if I choose the index 2, then I can add one position value with 3 and 4. And this is the observation. Similarly, okay, okay, yeah, like in this case, I can add 1 plus 3 plus 5, this position, odd position value. And I have told you that I cannot add this even positioned element with odd position. Why? Okay, so let me give another example to explain this thing. In this scenario, you consider this thing like, let's just have 2 and 3. Mm, so in this case, if I try to add, okay, so in this case, what I have said is, I cannot add this odd position element with any one of the even position element. Like my claim is that I cannot add any odd position element with any of the even position element. Why? Okay, let's just fix that. I am going to add 1 with 4. So can I do that? So for that, what I have to do? Like I have to like in between 1 and 4, there should be only one element exist. Okay, one element, or even like, or one element or odd number of element. Oh, why odd number of element? Because consider this case 1 and 5. In between 1 and 5 there is 3 element exist, and if I choose 3, then I am going to add these two element, and these two element, after addition of these two element, they will form a single element. Okay, so in from 3 element, I am going to form this, with the help of these 3 element, I am going to form this single element. And in the next step, i'll choose this I'll choose this position element, and I'll remove this position element, and I add, like I'll add this first and fifth position element. So yeah, like why, like I think you got my point. So like, does it make sense, like why I cannot add one odd position element and with one even position element. Because if I try to add 1 and 4, so how can I add this element? Because in between 1 and 4 there is even number of element, and if I choose this element, then these three element will added. Let's just do, let's see, 1 2 3 and 4. And I just want to add 1 and 4. And for addition of 1 and 4, if I choose this second position element, then then my new array will become 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3, and this 2 will get removed, and now I have 4. Now see, I have two element, so I cannot add these two element, because if I choose this, then it does not have any element before this, and if I choose this, and it does not have any element after this person. So in that's why I cannot add one even positioned element with one even position element with odd position element. I can add only uh, odd position element with each other. And also one more observation is there. Yeah, this is the last observation, last one. And after that, the question will be like the implementation is very simple for this problem. Okay, so the one more observation is, let's take another example, that is minus 3 2 4 1 5 6 7 8 9. Oh, this is so long. mm, yeah. mm, let's just give some number to this position them, 5 6 7 8 9. Hmm. So in this case, I have said you, I have told you that I can only add this position element. But if I want to remove, okay, so if I want to remove, look at I have decided, I'll not just add this add uh, seven element. Like I just wanted to add fifth position element and ninth position element. Okay, so can I do this? Let's see how. Observe one thing, if I choose this 7% element, I'm going to add these two element, and the element, these three element will form single element. This is single x, and after that the value become, this is fifth position value, and this is x, and this is 9. So in this way I can able to add this thing. And I can, if I want, I can add 7 or 7 as well. For addition of 7, I have to choose this 6% element, and I am going to add these two element. And for 7 and 9, I am going to choose this element, and I can add this element. So here my here, what I am to what I am to say is, so in between this, in this case the size of the array is 9. Okay, and I can add the first, third, fifth, seventh, 9, otherwise 2 4 6 8. Okay, so in this scenario I can add 1 with 5, or 1 with 9, or 1 with 7, or 3 with 7. So in this case, if I want to remove, if I want to remove some of the position value, then I can remove. And what is the benefit of removing some of the values? So let's suppose you have 10 here. The first person value is 10, and the fourth person value, third person value is 4, and you have here big negative number, that is 19. And here you have also a big negative number, 10, and you have here 10. So if I add all these elements, then my answer will be less. Like what is the answer? The answer is 14 minus 5. The addition of all these elements will result 5. So if I remove these two elements, then my answer will be 10 plus 10 is 20 equal to 24. Obviously, 24 is greater than minus 5. So I want to maximize my number. Here in this case, like they have they have told to maximum charge of the remaining, like we have to print the maximum charge of remaining particle, and I have to maximize the charge of the last particle. So in this case, this is the last observation, that if I want to remove, like here you can add these elements in the array, and if you want to remove some of the position value, then you can do that. Okay, and how you can do that, like I have already told in this case. So if I just want to add fifth position value with 9% value, then I'll choose this one. Okay, let's just add this one position value and 9% value. How we can do that? Like just remove this. Just remove this. Oh, I like this becomes so messy. Here let me write this thing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. If I want to add these two elements, how I can do that? Like if I choose this fifth person value, then it will give me one x, and if I again choose this x value, then I'll remove this value, and this value will give me y. And if I choose this one, this y, and this value, yeah, then it will give me some z. And if I choose this z, then I can able to, like I am able to add 1 plus 9, 1 position value with 9 position value. So this was the observation. Like first observation is that you can add only the odd indices position value, or even a position, like even position indices values. And after that, if you want to remove some of the values, like like this, to consider this scenario, if you consider this scenario, then in this scenario we have to remove this to a position value. That's why, like if you want to remove some after, like if you want to remove this position value, then you can remove that. That is, so yeah, like this was the solution. And like its implementation is very simple. You can see the implementation is here. I just take the input. After that, here I just initialize value with 0, and I just take the even position. This is for even. I always do I plus, like here I am doing I plus 2. Okay, so 0 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, like in this way it will go. And I just store these values in an array, and here I take I equal to 1, and I just insert these values, vector of I equal I plus 2, I plus 2 in this way. This is odd position value. So it is like it will go like 1 3 5 7, like this way. And I just sort these two array in like in decreasing order. And I just took a maxi variable, and I just adding them sum, and I took every time max. So I finally print the answer. So if I explain these things in simple manner, like the value is like 4, sorry, 4 3 2 minus 6. So my answer, I'll add 4 in my sum, and sum becomes 4. I'll take maxi as 4, and 4 plus 3 7, maxi is 7, 4 plus 3 plus 2, like this will becomes 9, maxi will become 9, and 9 minus 6, this is 3, then maxi will still remains the 3. I'll take every time maximum, then I initialize 0, and uh, I again do the same thing for the this odd position indices values. So yeah, like finally I print the maximum value. This is a pretty simple problem for the C problem. I hope you love the solution.